Matt Barnes, thank you so much for your spot, bud. What up, chat? How's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday? It is approximately 1,300 degrees outside. No. I was just actually asking the Alexa app. I was like, dude, how hot is it outside? And it's like, I think it's like 87, but heat index of like 105 with the humidity and everything. And I feel terrible. Well, you know, it is what it is. This is the job. But like, there's dudes out here like laying new asphalt all on the road here. And I was like, that's gotta be, I don't even know how hot. And they're in like, you know, jeans and like shirts and the beanies and the hats and stuff. And I'm like, bro, that has gotta be so crazy hot. I literally can't even picture. So yeah, I'm gonna slum it in here in the air conditioning and open cards. Okay. How are you guys doing? This is our live stream tonight right there. We are starting a little bit early. Some of you guys are probably like, oh, because of the USA game. No, I wish, but no, we were got a concert tonight that I'm going to with the fam, so pretty excited for it. Should be really good. And the USA game is on, so we'll be streaming. Excuse me, we'll be streaming that on the phone while jamming out to some tunes. So I am good to break until 5. We should be able to rip everything on the website, provided that the fillers go. So we have a good mix of stuff for you tonight, guys. The brand new product for today, Topps Chrome Marvel. I'm extremely excited for that product. It was incredible last year. What's up, Jared? Now, if you guys are like, Mikey, why aren't you wearing your jersey? I am going to wear my jersey. I'm going to wear it to the concert tonight. So I was like, I didn't want to wear the jersey live and then also the concert. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. So that is what we're going to do. So we got Marvel. That's brand new. That was a great product last year. Very excited to see that. We've got a full case of Inception. That's my last Inception case. Between the 2 half cases of Tier 1 and the full case of Tier 1, those are my last Tier 1 products. We've got UFC. Knockout was incredible when we ripped that last week. Tons of hits in that one. We've got fighters available in there. And then this 2-box mixer is what's going to start us off, guys. It's a full-size helmet and my last box of Cosmic. So I think what you'll see is a common trend. What up, Joe? A very common trend in that a lot of what we're breaking tonight, this week in general, are going to be my last boxes of those products. Yeah, Friday's live stream is going to be a little bit smaller. I did say some stuff, and we have some new stuff coming out for Friday. And then next week we start all from scratch. Man, 1,600, that's a lot, Jared. I mean, granted, I got to see the U.S. team play in the Germany friendly, and that was incredible. I have no idea how much those tickets were. My wife got them as a Christmas gift. I mean, it'd be great to see it live, but I gotta tell you, bro, there's just something about sitting in the AC, not having to travel and park and all that. And I just watch it. I mean, I'll say this: the Fox has done a phenomenal job with the home watching experience. The announcers, not a big like Landon Donovan guy, but like still, it's been really great. I have watched. Today will be the first day where I am not watching a knockout stage game. I watched every minute of every knockout stage game so far this week. Joe, sweet dude. Well, tell him to say hi. Yeah, it's tough to get out, Jared. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah. I totally get it. We'll get started here, guys, in about 10-ish minutes. George, how are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, I'm extremely excited. I'm extremely excited for the game. I'm going to try to stream it on the phone. I hear Brad tells me, what's up, George and 3 kids? How are you, brother? Yeah, so it's like, Brad tells me he's been to this amphitheater that I'm going to go see this concert. And he's like, reception's a little spotty. And I was like, okay, that's okay. So hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit. If not, the wifey will be texting me some updates. George, welcome. We got a fun lineup tonight. You will see behind me probably throughout the day, either the wife or the kiddo taking the new puffball in and out. We're still learning his schedule, you know, trying to figure out when he's got to go to the bathroom and all that good stuff. So, Jared, I think he scores tonight. I think Pulisic scores tonight. I have a very good feeling about that. I love the USA's chances tonight. Not to take anything away from Bosnia, but like I keep hearing about these teams that like to sit back and play defense, and all of them have gotten beaten thus far. So he was very close. Joe, if you tell me he's a great guy, that's all I need to hear, brother. That's all I need to hear. When good people tell me about good people, I listen. So, I will tell you guys the first filler. We will close out the football mixer, both of the Marvel one-box breaks, and I have a couple of extra things in there for you guys. So, now the filler price will be a little bit less than the spot prices, but if you want something specific, like I want to be in the football mixer. I want to be in one of those one-box, you know, serial number spots or whatever. I would say grab those spots now. We're going to fill these first 3 breaks here in a little under like 6-7 minutes. George, that's for the kids. They know 6-7. It's a great filler, too. It's going to be a really good one. You guys are going to love that. So that'll fill a couple breaks so that we can be ripping and we can get to ripping. So again, tonight we are starting early. We're here starting at noon versus our usual 4 o'clock start time. I have a hard stop at 5 p.m. guys. No matter what, if there's breaks that haven't filled by 5, I gotta skedaddle in order to get ready and get downtown for this show. I think that, you know what, if the fillers go smooth, there's no reason why we couldn't rip every single break, you know, this afternoon. We should have plenty of time. If for whatever reason we don't or aren't able, whether it's to fill or we run out of time or whatever, any remaining breaks will rip Friday for sure. But we should be able to get through everything. So if you guys do your part, I'll do my part, and then there you go. There you go. You see the little puffball back there? Who's your big sweetie? He's a big sweetie. He's been doing really, really good. But yesterday, like he was fine. And then like last night, we put him in the crate to go to bed. like in our room for overnight. Throws up. I was like, ugh. And then this morning, my wife got up early with him to like let him out, and I guess when he was playing down in the basement, went that potty. So we're like, I mean, he's been perfect other than that. So like, puppies. What are you gonna do? So bro's 8 weeks old, so we're tempering our expectations. But oh my god, he's freaking adorable. I wish I could show him to you guys. He might make an appearance a little bit later. But yeah, there's the website. These three breaks right here, guys. 2-box football mixer, and then the 2 Marvel breaks. Those are the ones that we're going to fill here in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. My personal boxes of Marvel just got here. Let me tell you how hard it's going to be not to like want to rip those like right now. I'm so excited for this product. If you guys didn't see Marvel last year, it was so much fun. I mean, it's a comic-based product, right? So you've got all the popular characters in there, really cool inserts, really cool short prints, and then I think probably the coolest card that we saw non-sport in the entirety of last year was the inserts, or I shouldn't say inserts, but were the short prints from Marvel where it had the 3 Wolverine slashes in the card. So I hope that we get to see one of those here early because they're spectacular. So cool. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing those. All right, guys, last chance to grab a spot outright in Football Mixer and or in the Marvel 1-box breaks. Those are going to all go into the filler here. This is break 1. We got the full-size replica helmet and my last box of Cosmic Chrome. That's actually my last box of football in the entire house right there until next week, so I'm excited. I'm feeling something good here in this first break. I don't know if we're going to hit like Planetary Pursuit, a cool auto or something, but I'm feeling something good there. And then the helmets have been really, really fun. Maybe we'll get a cover boy in that one. All right, guys, we're just about getting ready to start. We'll get everyone in just a second here. If you're in the chat, say hey. We'll get you shouted out. For anyone that's wondering, for the half case of Marvel, there are the first letter of the character names that are available. M, which of course is a big one. You're totally going to make me think off the top of my head here, but Magneto, Mr. Fantastic. Who else? There's tons. V, Venom is the big one for V. There are other characters, Vulture and so forth. W, I mean, it's the most obvious one, right? Wolverine. Wolverine probably... Yeah, I'd be curious to ask, like, you know how sometimes people are at card shows, like the content creators are at card shows, and they go around and ask people questions? I would be really curious to ask random people who they thought the biggest Marvel character was, comic-wise. I'm sure it'd be just as interesting in the MCU, but comic-wise, is it Spider-Man? Is it Wolverine? Is it somebody else? I mean, Gambit's really, really huge. Captain America's really, really huge. Thor. The Hulk. What's up, Jeff? I mean, I would have a really hard time trying to figure that out. For me, God, it'd be really, really close between Spider-Man and Wolverine. Really close. That S spot was really crazy because it has so many characters. So John grabbed that one. That was a good one. Jeff, what's going on? We're going to drop our first filler here in like 90 seconds. I'm going to pull the breaks that we are going to fill. So the football mixer's coming off. And let's pull these Marvel breaks. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. Again, it's beautiful here. It is ridiculously hot outside. It's only 12. We have an outdoor concert tonight. Should be fun. Thank God we're in the shade. Because, like, dude, I think if we had lawn seats, I'd be like, yeah, boy, I don't feel so good. I can't come, I'm sick. All right, guys, first filler of the day. Let's rock and roll. Here's your chance to get spots cheaper, as long as you don't mind a random spot. So we have our 2-box football mixer right here, guys. This is a random team break. We have my last box of Cosmic Chrome, and then a full-size replica helmet from Under Wraps. We have a little bit of everything in the filler. So we've got the $30 football mixer spots. We have the remaining spots from the first 2 Marvel breaks. Those are $38 spots each. We have 2 spots in the Marvel first letter, first name break. Those are, what, 32, if I believe? Yeah, those are $32 spots. And then I'm going to give somebody $60 in break credit. And you can use that however you want. You can grab something in Marvel. You can grab Inception. You can grab Tier 1. You can grab a Knockout spot really cheap. You can do whatever you want with your $60 in break credit, guys. Whatever. What's up, Jake? All right, so as a refresher here, $30 spots, $38 spots, $32 spots, a $60 spot. Did you guys hear that every one of those spots started with at least a 3? If you averaged out all 22 spots, guys, $36 is what this filler should be. You should pay $36, which is great. You get a couple bucks off here, but you're still paying more for these spots. I'm going to give you a filler price where no matter what you hit, you are paying less than if you bought it outright. So this is what we like to call a everybody wins filler. All right, everybody wins filler. Get spots in Football Mixer, Marvel, or $60 in break credit to use anywhere on the website. 22 total spots. All right, boys and girls, remember, every spot I just said started with a 3, but here's a filler spot that starts with a 2. We need 22 spots at $28. Win $30 to $38 spots, more than double your money, and spend it anywhere on the website or get a first letter, first name spot. You call it. We have 22 spots at $28. Let's go! First filler of the day. Whoa! What? Is this thing on? Thanks, Joe. I was like, geez, Joe. I was like, worried. It's like, is this thing on? Well, don't pay yet, Joe. I'm absolutely floored. All right, guys. $36 spots, $28. Here, we'll make it a little easier. We'll make it a little easier to fill. We'll take off the first letter name spots. So probably should be a little bit more expensive. Now we only have 16 left. So there you go, guys. If you wanted the first letter, first name, we can get you. But I hate starting a live stream with a filler. But we're going to do it. So there you go, guys. We have 13 left. Oops. Whoa. Where are we going? There we go. Thanks, Jeff. Are you serious, Brad? Oh, that's terrible, dude. That's not good at all. Dr. Congo. Watch out for Dr. Congo. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, taking the first letter, first name spots, guys, didn't change the filler spot price at all. It's still 36 for the average, and I'm still doing them for 28. So we got 10 spots at 28, guys. Man, Brad, England better step up, dude. That's nuts. It's early. It's got to be early. It's only 12:09. It's like, what, not even 10 minutes into the game? Crazy, though. All right, guys, we have 10 spots left. We have football mixer spots. Those are 30. These Marvel spots are 38. Or I'm going to double your money to use anywhere on the website. $60 in credit. So I need 10 spots more. Joe, Aaron, and Jeff already in. That's nuts. What was it, Brad? PK, or not PK, but like a set piece? Do they break away, or? It's crazy. I have England winning by 2. Thanks. Now they got to put in 3. I mean, they do have Harry Kane. That helps. He's pretty good. But how about Dr. Congo? Dr. Congo and Cape Verde being like the stories of the tournament. No, I think Cape Verde's got to play Argentina sometime here this week, and they're probably going to get killed there. But still, good for them for getting that far, you know. All right, boys and girls, we started at 12. We don't want to end the live stream at 12:15. So let's get this first one going here. Ugh, Bradley, yikes. All right, guys, we have 10 spots left. We need a couple of 1s and 2s or 3s. For Cosmic and a full-size helmet mixer. The first 2 Marvel breaks. I can tell you guys right now, as soon as we start ripping Marvel, everyone's going to be like, yeah, we're going to need more of that. Which is good, because we have more of it. It was such a fun product last year. I remember it last year, too. We were kind of like, yeah, what is this? Then we started ripping and we're like, oh, yeah, this is amazing. 10 spots left, guys. 28 a spot. Again, you're saving $10 if you get a Marvel spot. You're saving a couple bucks if you're in the football mixer, or you're doubling your money to use anywhere on the website. Thanks, George. George, for your first spot, I need you to buy them on the website. I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. Thanks, Shane. We are down to 7. So, George, how you pay is if you go to the website, MikeyBcards.com, click right here where it says filler bucks. Put one in your cart, change the quantity to 28, and then hit update. And it should show 28 in quantity and 20 as your total. You can actually use Venmo on the website. Yeah, you can use PayPal. You can use PayPal on the website. Yeah, you don't have to use a credit card or anything. No. But that way you have your information for shipping and all that good stuff. All right, guys, 7 spots left. 7 spots left. And we'll get you modded up there, George. There you go, bro. We have 7 spots left to go. Marvel break credit and a football mixer. We're filling the first 3 breaks of the night right here. And then once we do those 3 breaks, I'll let you guys tell me where you want to go as far as like what breaks next. There you go, George. I got you. Perfect. Thanks, brother. You are good. It's that easy. It's that easy. Now, Normally, George, we start our live stream on Wednesday a little bit later. Thanks, Mark. So it might be a little quiet here early, but usually this stuff like snap fills. 3 left, guys. 3 left. And then we're breaking. Let's go. Thank you, Mark. 3 spots left. 3 spots left, crew. I will start looking at those payments right now. I know Jeff was online, Joe is good, and George is good. Aaron, Mark, and Shane, you guys can go ahead and send. There's Mark. If anyone else is sending Venmo, just let me know. Crew, we got 3 left. 3 left so that we can start breaking. Who wants the last 3? Never leave those last spots. They are 28 a spot or whatever. It's what's 28 times 3? It's 84 to yeet. Oh, hold on. Look at that big sweetie! Look at that guy! Look at that guy! Hey, puppies. Oh, he's got tired eyes. Oh, puppy kisses. You got it, Joe. What up, John? All right, guys, we are full. Thank you very much. George, you're going to get a bonus spot courtesy of your guy, Joe. John, happy Wednesday. All right, we'll get those last payments in, guys, and then we will rock and roll. Shane, you can go ahead and pay. And then we will see who gets what. And then whoever wins the break credit, again, you can use that however you want. If you want multiple spots in a break, or if you want to just, take a bunch of money off of a big spot and pay the difference, whatever you want to do, you can do. John, we're going to see Marvel here pretty soon, dude. My personal bosses literally just got here. Like, not even like 5 minutes before the live stream started. And I was like, oh, man. So I wanted to rip one so bad. So I cannot wait to see that. I really cannot wait to see that product. That pick your letter is really, really close to filling. All right, Shane, we got you. All right, we'll get Joe's other order, and then we are good. Let's go ahead and roll the dice, guys. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. All right, we're going to go 5 times. It's marvelous. 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 All right, 5 times. Good luck, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. George up to Mark. And then let's do the spots 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Marble number 2. $60 break credit to Mark Weber. Okay, guys, in the football mixer. Jeff, George, Mark, Joe, Aaron, Jeff, Aaron. In Marvel number 1, that's going to close it out. Joe, Mark, couple of Shanes, Mark, Joe, and Aaron. Marvel number 2, Jeff, a whole bunch of Joes, and then George. And then Mark Weber again. Mark, you've got $60 to use anywhere on the website. Let me know what spot you want, Mark, and I will get it pulled. You've got Marvel spots here if you want to do the half case. You've got good teams in Inception. $60 in Inception can buy you a couple of good teams. That's a full case of Inception. My last one. So you got a lot you could do there. Tier 1, we've got half cases and a full case. Or you can grab a UFC spot. That's $60 off, so that'd be $30 for a UFC spot. So whatever you want to do, brother. All right, Mark, while you're doing that, let's go ahead and get this 2-box mixer going for football. Good luck, everybody. We're going to random up the names and the teams. We're going to do that 10 times. All right, on 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. New England up to Pittsburgh. And then we're going names 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. And it is Mark Webber. Oh, it's a Mark Webber sandwich. Mark to Mark. All right, Arizona to Jeff, Washington to Matt Barnes, and everyone in between. I'll give you guys just a minute for trades. I know there's a couple people here, but I'm not sure who all is here. All right, guys, let me know if there's any trades. I think we got to go helmet and then the box, right? I kind of feel like we got to do that. Uh-oh, Bradley. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't mess with the Dr. Congo. Tell you, man, it's like a lot of the big teams have had a lot of troubles. All right, guys, full-size helmet to start. Okay, Mark, let me get that real quick. Here, Mark, let me do the helmet, and then I'll get that for you, brother. All right, full-size helmet, here we go. Wow! I cannot wait to see which team this is. Huge auto. Wow, the first one we've ever pulled. That's so crazy. For the Las Vegas Raiders, going to Ben. #1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza. The first Mendoza autograph we have pulled on anything Raiders. That is incredible. Ben, congratulations. What a sick helmet. Dude, I gotta get a picture of that. That's crazy. That is so crazy. So crazy. Didn't even expect, I didn't even know he was in the checklist. That's incredible. That could be huge. Yeah, with the crazy inscription too. Ben, that's unbelievable. Let's get, Mark, let me get your 2 spots in Marvel. Give me just a second here, guys. Mark, I got you in there, but I'm... There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys, I had to adjust that. Had too few spots in there. I think I had the Disney, which is 19 spots, versus the Marvel, which is 22. Problem solved. All right, here we go, Cosmic, guys. Last Cosmic box in the house. Marvel coming up next. I was like, oh, Theo Lunar, that'd be so great. We'll go pack by pack, I guess. Right? We're not in any hurry. Oh, Joe, Inception should go no problem. All right, good luck, guys. Oh, we got a white hole immediately. And it's Kenneth Walker III for Seattle. Go to Will. There you go, Will. Interesting choice of what they call the parallel, but it is a white hole. That's what it is. Derrick Henry non-autographed. Kyler and Baker, Arizona for Jeff. Tampa Bay is George, so that'll get random at the end. Star cluster insert. We got something backwards. Marvin Harrison Jr. for no reason, but we also have a Will Johnson, a 199 for Arizona for Jeff. Herbie. It's Herbie Hancock. Neighbors on the light speed for the Giants. War backwards cards unnecessarily. Xavier Worthy. Tootin. Josh Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Trevor Lawrence. Caleb and Cam Ward. Bears Aaron. Tennessee Joe. So there is another. That's interesting that we've had two of those that need random. We went through case breaks and did that. Oh, we got something here, guys. All right, we have Genty and Higgins. Backwards James Cook. Falcons. How about... He loves baseball cards. Billy Bowman. Billy Bowman Jr. to 50 for the Atlanta Falcons for Joe. There you go, Joe. Good old Billy Bowman. Joe Burrow. Oh, whoa, we got something else here, guys. Another gold back-to-back and a Starry Night. All right, Garrett is the Starry Night. Cam Ward base. This could be a really good pack. Joe Burrow. This could be an auto. Or it could just be out of 50. 25 out of 50 New York Giants. That's a great start, Aaron. Is that Scat? How about an autograph? Cam Scatabo. 25 out of 50. Last box mojo. There's only about 2 to 3 autos in a case. And we just hit one in our last box, and it's Scatabo. That's sick. That's what always happens. Anytime there's a filler that takes forever to fill, we always hit something crazy. Elick and RJ Harvey. Coleman London. Jordan Love on the refractor. Eminware. JSN. Rogers. Starry Night. Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Jalen Royals. Bengals will go out to Nick Cast. That's a Butte, Clark. What is that, Velvet? Oh, guys, look at that. We have a I think it's a Constellation short print. Never leave the last box, boys and girls. That's going to make tonight really interesting because everything's last boxes. All right, I believe we have a Constellation short print. Good luck, crew. It totally is. It's a rookie. And it's a Patriot. New England. Hey, Mark Weber. How about a Travion Henderson Constellation? What a box. Scatterable auto to 50 and a comp. Dude, if there's a planetary pursuit in this box as well, this is like the craziest cosmic box we have ripped yet. Mark, congrats. That's sick. We're still not done. We have quite a lot left, guys. CD, Allen. How about Cam Ward on the extraterrestrial? Schultz, Hutch, backwards, Baker. Malachi Moore. All right, Jaden, Baker, Barkley. We get one more cool thing in here. Parsons, Collins. I mean, it's already a pretty spectacular box, but we have 4 packs to go. Kelsey, BTJ. We have a backwards Purdy. Josh Jacobs, ET. AJ Brown, there's our nucleus. T. Higgins. Our nucleus is Puka for the Rams. That'll go to Joe. These are one a box. And our last pack. I mean, we're free rolling at this point, guys. Puka, Kamara, Herbie on the light speed, and Jalen Noel. All right, let's recap, and then we'll random those 2 first. I mean, overall, incredible break. I mean, our first Mendoza autograph in a Raiders outfit. That's crazy. And a full-size helmet. Here's their sleevey stuff, guys. Herbie, Puka, Cam, Chase, Garrett, and more. Cam. We got the White Hole Kenneth Walker to start. Travion Henderson Constellation. Beautiful card. Scatabo auto to 50. Billy Bowman. Will Johnson. And then since we have 2 players on these guys, we roll the dice. 1, 2, 3 will be the left side player, and a 4, 5, 6 on the dice will be the right side player. It is a 1, so it's going to go Cam Ward, Tennessee, and Kyler Murray, Arizona. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is break number 1. What a way to start. I mean, I can't argue, Jared. I can't. It is. Hopefully he pans out, Mark. It's hard, you know, it's hard for me. I can't root for the Patriots. It's just like, I cannot, literally. Being a huge Colts fan, and how many times they kicked our butt during the Tom Brady era, like, I can never root for them, but I like when we hit cool stuff. All right, David grabbed the UFC spot, guys. We are halfway on that one. If that one fills, we will move that up. David grabbed Sean O'Malley. So you guys can kind of see there's David's name right there. We'll take Sean, put him over here. So there's still 45 fighters to select, guys. Connor, John Jones, Max Holloway, Justin, and Sean O'Malley are taken. Everyone else is available in that break. So that'll be a fun one. All right, let's see Marvel for the first time, crew. Yes, Joe. Just from that break or from, like, all tonight? Like, will you just clarify for me? I'm happy to do whatever you would like, bud. All right, guys, before we get into this Marvel break, just so you know, we have 15 spots left in the 2-box first letter, first name break. And then there are the spots remaining in the half case. Everything from tonight? Okay, no problem, bro. There's the half case. The MOQ spot, V, and W. Now, if we get to serial numbers, this will be a really, really juicy one. So we'll get going. Again, I feel like as soon as we see this product, everyone's going to be like, heck yeah. All right, let's figure out who has what as far as the serial numbers. Then we'll break out the case and figure out which box we're going to do. We're going to go 11 times. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times right there, 3-0. All right, all the names 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times right there. Vinny to GMC. Oops. There we go. Shane with that one spot. See that? I'm still working on a couple of the formats for. That's a W right there. So here we'll shrink this just a little bit more. Like for the team stuff, all the major spots, this like new format that we've got over on the right hand side works really, really well. But like for serial numbers and stuff, we're still kind of learning. Like how do we make that look better? I still don't know if I'm sold on the new formatting, but hey, we'll keep it for a little longer. All right, here is our sealed case. 8 boxes, 2 1-box breaks, a 2-box break, and a half case 4-box break, guys. So we are going to see the entirety of this case. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, we have 8 boxes here. We don't need 8, so we're going to roll the dice. And 1, 2, 3, we'll count down from the top. 4, 5, 6, we'll count down bottom up. This is a 5, so this is going to be box 1. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here starts us off, guys. All right, here we go. First opportunity to see 2026 Topps Chrome Marble. Very excited. Good luck, everybody. This box is super heavy. All right, pack by pack serial number. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Beyond Mr. Sinister. So remember, guys, T-spot. Oh, they're the really thick cards. T-spot, we don't count for the word the. Everything else will be the first letter of the first name when it gets to those breaks. Sinister. Here's our first numbered. It is Spider. It's 81 out of 275. That'll go to the 1 spot. And I can already tell you that the cards look really cool. It's a little thicker card stock. Again, it kind of reminds me of like Merlin Soccer. That's a really cool Ghost Spider there. Fanfare, Topps Chrome Fanfare card. I'll go to the 7 spot. Evangeline on, they all look like refractors, but they're not. It's so sick. Or maybe these are. Yeah, they are. There's a refractor right there on the Ghost Spider. All right, Ghost Spider refractor spot 2. Widow and Evangeline. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, New Journey for Doctor Strange 2 spot. Hallows Eve, 150 out of 250. This will go 0 spot. 0, I believe, is GMC, and it is. Psylocke. Boy Daredevil. Vision. Icons, Mary Jane. Mary Jane. I'll go to the 1 spot. Kid Venom on the refractor. Nice one there. 8 spot. Leader, just leader. Long shot and Iceman. Meanwhile, all right, we have another numbered here, and it is Sunspot. 9 out of 50. That'll go to the 9 spot for Joe. Sunfire. Goblin Queen. No comment. Magic. Spider-Ham. 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 Does whatever Spider-Ham does. That's sick. We've got a Wave 60 years Black Panther. That's nasty. 9 spot on that one, Joe. One World Under Doom. Insert set. We'll go to the 2 spot. Rhino. The Hulk. Werewolf by Night. Yeah, the cards look great. I mean, no shocker there. Future Stars in RA. Cool one there. 7 spot on that one. White Tiger. For those that follow the Daredevil series, you know that one. 7 spot. There's Mr. Fantastic. And Magneto. Professor X. Luna Snow. You know nothing, Luna Snow. She-Hulk Beyond. We should have an orange here. Yeah. Dormammu, 4 out of 25. There's our shortest print yet. That's going to Joe. Dude, the cards, again, the pictures are really nice. Thicker cardstock, Carnage, the Dumosaur, Hercules. I wonder if we're going to see my boy Jeff the Landshark in here. I hope there's a Jeff the Landshark in this year's set. That is really cool. Miles Morales on the Fanfare. Yeah, so the cards are like every bit as thick as the 55 point. 9 spot on that. Kid Juggernaut. Ares Blink and Iron Man. Iron Cat. Really cool. 7 spot on that. Where Icons, Dazzler. I always thought she was like the lamest. Like her Jubilee, the lamest X-Men, right? Dazzler, 4 spot. Mysterio. Craven, Clea. Strong Guy. And his arch nemesis, Weak Man. All right, more Doom. You have a Teal Icarus, 159 out of 199. Another one for the 9 spot, Joe. All right, got the Human Torch. Wolverine. That's awesome. It's like Ghost Rider and Wolverine combo. Becca Voss. Doctor Strange in our last pack. Doyle Rules. White Fox on the Future Stars. We'll go to the 8 spot. Got Rocket. Also 8 spot. Ultimate Daredevil. Athena and Mephisto closes it out. So yeah, no wonder the case is so heavy. This cardstock is super thick. I think it's from the printer that they do in Europe. I'm pretty sure it's like because that cardstock is always different. All right, Black Panther on the Wave. Icarus numbered. Dormammu to 25. Sunspot to 50. Hollow's Eve to 250 and Spider to 275 are our numbered cards. Everything will ship out of that, guys. There we go. First chance to see Marvel. I like it. The half case is going to be really interesting to see 4 boxes of that. Again, there's some really, really good letter combinations left there, guys. All right, crew, thank you so much. 1 box number 1. Number 2 will come up here in just a second. Let me get Sharp Spot in. There's another one gone in UFC. Ilya. guys. Down to 4. Again, if that fills first, guys, we will rip that one first. As soon as that fills. Anything that fills, we will rip that pretty much next. And then Padres gone in our full case of Tier 1. Thank you, Zane. Down to 11. All right, guys. Next filler I think we'll probably do will be for the half case, not the first letter, first name break. So if you'd like to jump in, again, the spots remaining on that one. It's a really good price. The filler will be very, very inexpensive, considering you'll have the biggest spot other than S with W and M, quite a few characters there, Venom in the V spot and more. So, all right, this is one box number 2. Let's do our serials. Pretty close to that. It'll go, Joe. It'll go soon. Right now in Inception, we got 4. Right now in Inception, serial number would be like in the mid-90s. So if we can fill mid-90s, we can get it now. I'm just going to change that right there. All right, we got 4 times, guys. Serial numbers first. On 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times right there. 8 to 3. And let's go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times right there. Joe to Joe. GMC with that 1 spot. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've seen that movie before. I know what happens when that happens. Yeah, Joe, I think we'll get that half case filled. And then I'll take, maybe I'll use some spots in the first letter, first name to like fill a couple spots in baseball. But Inception will be the first like sports that we rip for sure. All right, we're going to do the same thing as we did, guys. 1, 2, 3, we'll start from the top, 4, 5, 6, the bottom. So we're going to start from the bottom. First box is number 1, and we're going to go box 2. Last time we have to do that. All right, I badly want to see one of those Wolverine rip cards. All right, good luck, guys. This is our second box of Chrome Marble. Good luck, everybody. Mary Jane, but she's got like the Venom around her. Interesting. Refractor. Icons Elektra. 5 spot there. Got Moon Girl as a refractor for the 8 spot. Spider-Woman, Adam Warlock. What I realize as I'm ripping this is that there's quite a few characters I don't know yet. All right, more One World Doom. What do we got here? Silence? Silence! Like a Carnage look-alike. 224 out of 275, 4 spot. Anthony on the Silence! What up, Dave? Aye. Spider-Boy. Vulcan and Shuri and Cat and Britain. Cat Britain's getting beat right now by Dr. Congo. Better get with it. Luna. Oh, yes. What is this? Luna Snow. Rachel Summers, Future Stars. It's a pretty cool looking card there. 4 spot. The Baron. Nimrod. You're a Nimrod. Sister Sorrow and Thor. Yeah, main characters, guys, big characters in this set, low numbered. Big bucks. Big bucks. Wolverine. Speaking of which, we got one right here. How about Mary Jane? 51 out of 75. 1 spot, GMC. Mary Jane. Hellgate, another Elektra, the Wasp, and Mantis. All right, well, maybe all the Black Panthers have that wave look to it. That's pretty dope, whatever it is, man. 4 spot on more Black Panther waves. Doom. Scream. Okay. Shield. Kid Venom and the Black Cat. Dark Gwenpool. 3 spot on the Future Stars. Cosmic Ghost Rider. God, there's so many interesting characters. 8. Green Goblin. Shang-Chi. There we go. Loki. Dragonfire. A couple of names we know there. Captain Marvel, The Beyond. Oh, we have an autograph, guys. We have an autograph coming right there. Doom 2099. Devil Dinosaur. Storm and Sinister. I just want to see Jeff Blanchard. Where's my boy Jeff Blanchard? All right, Captain Marvel, we'll get a name, or we'll get a number on that one in just a second. Here's an auto. Looks like Black Panther. Yeah, EM Gist on the Black Panther artwork. Blood Hunt number 2 variant. That will go to the G spot. G is the last digit there. That's number 7 for Shane. All right, Artist Auto EM Gist. There's probably about 1 to 2 autos a case. Might only be 1. Not a ton of autos. The Captain Marvel will go to the 8 spot. It's not an autograph-based product. It's usually about the variants, the short prints, and the numbered stuff. Manwolf. You're a Manwolf. Spider-Woman. Hobgoblin, Doyle, and White Tiger. Molecule Man on the Beyond. Oh, what is this? Oh, really cool Moon Knight coming up here, guys. Molecule Man will go to the 2 spot. Moon Knight, it's got that Marvel logo fractor look to it. That's nasty. 28 out of 61. 8 spot, Joe. There you go, Joe. Big character. Cool looking numbered card. The Marvel logo fractor to 61. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. What is that? Velvet? Domino. What's your superpower? I'm lucky. That's not a superpower. That's a really cool Spider-Man on the fanfare there. That'll go to the 9 spot. Angela. There's the first appearance, guys. Infernal Hulk. So there is a debut medallion on these. That's cool. Misery. I hear she loves company. Valerie Richards. Valeria Richards. Rogue vs. Storm. Kid Juggernaut Teal. 23 out of 199. That'll go to the 3 spots. Joe. Little Ghost Rider. The Ultimate Wolverine. How many Wolverines are there? Vulcan Icons Silk. Mr. Fantastic Refractor. Nightcrawler. Thanos and Spider closes it out. All right, guys, recap. We got the Black Panther again, kind of the what was that? Kind of a wave look. Juggernaut to 199. Moon Knight to 61. EM Gist Auto. Mary Jane to 75 and to 275. Silence! That is Marvel one box number 2. All right, a couple orders to put in, guys, and then we are going to fill the half case via serial numbers. Again, it should be pretty good pricing on it, so get ready. All right, Eric with the random. All right, guys. Serial numbers for a half case. All right, we got to see which two boxes we're not going to use. We're not going to use box 1, and we're not going to use box 4. 2, 3, 4. So there is our half case right there. All right, guys, we're going to make this real easy. All my Marvel fans are definitely not going to want to miss this. I'm going to make it super cheap, guys, so that we can do a fast fill. We're going to make it super cheap. All right, so it is a serial number filler, meaning any character that we get whose first letter starts with M, O, Q, V, or W. There's some monster one, guys. There's some really good ones in M, and then obviously Wolverine, the main one in W, Venom, and more. A lot of big ones. So it's a 10-spot serial number filler. Normal price on this is $43. $43. I'm going to give you guys a great deal because I don't want to spend a lot of time filling. I want to spend more time ripping. I know my guy Joe is ready to get to Inception. So, here you go. Straight up, nice and easy. Serial number filler for half case of Marvel. 10 total spots. Monster discount here, guys. These are $43 spots. Here you go. We're going to make it real simple. I need 10 at just $25. A serial number which includes the second biggest spot in the entire break, the W spot, which is loaded. 2, 4, 6 full. Aaron Gio, I think you just missed. Hold on. We got Aaron Sang. Todd. Barrett. Jeff and Jeremy. Yes, Aaron, I'm sorry. Aaron Gio just missed. There is everybody right there. We are full. Thank you, crew. If you missed, you know what would be awesome? Grab a spot in that first letter, first name break, that 2-boxer. Let's get that thing full. Let's get that full so we can rip that next. All right, we'll get payments coming in, guys, and then we'll get to ripping here on a half case. Still haven't seen any of the super short prints yet. Short print, like, get to case hits. We haven't seen any of the short print inserts or the Wolverine claws yet. So we got a lot of cool potential here. Checking payments now. Jeff, Aaron, Barry, Todd, Jeremy, we got everybody. Let me get Aaron's extra spot here. There you go. Thanks, Aaron. Yes, let's get that down there, guys. Again, if we can get that 2-box first letter first naming down to like the single digits, then we could do like a 50-50 between the Inception filler and that. So Good things can happen. That's all I can say, guys. Good things can happen if we get that breakdown to like single digits. So let's make good things happen. All right. We're going to go 7 times. Names first. Good luck, Kirk. On 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times right there. Todd to Aaron. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times right there. 4 to 7. All right, Barry with 0 down to Todd with the 9 spot. Good luck, everybody. We're going to shrink that up just a little bit. All right, good luck, guys. We'll do it a little bit different. Instead of going pack by pack, we'll go box by box here. Again, for the base cards, guys, we won't look at the serial numbers, but obviously if anything's serial numbered or if it's like a short print or whatever and it's going to qualify for the filler, we'll make sure to look at what that is. Good luck, guys. This is a half case pick your letter break. Excited to see this just because we get to rip a little bit more here. I'll say this much. Some of the artwork that I've seen on some of these cards, it's really, really good. Yeah, all those Black Panther cards are wave cards. Interesting. Remember, guys, so the T-spot, Shane already knows. The word "the" does not count when we do our first letter. So the Punisher would go to the P spot. I mean, that is a pretty freaking cool card to start with right there. Spider-Man Refractor for the S spot right off the rip, John. Not Peter Parker, but Penny Parker? Penny Pasta? On the Future Stars for the P spot. The Goblin Queen. All right, the Doom card will go to One World Under Doom, so that'll go to the O spot. That makes that O spot a little bit nicer, guys. That'll go 1 spot in our filler for Jeff. All right, we got a main character, Nightcrawler, dual color, 69 out of 80 on the Nightcrawler. That'll go to John with the N spot. Mysterio. Nothing moves the glob. Black Cat Icons. Galactus and Cyclops. Meanwhile, Avengers. All right, we've got Gamora, 56 out of 99. G will go to Aaron. Should be color matched to her skin, right? Kingpin, Moon Knight again, Captain Marvel. That is a really, really cool looking fanfare. Ghost Rider, love that. G-Spot, Aaron. Spider Noir. Is anyone what? I haven't watched that yet with Nick Cage. That's on my list. Invisible Woman Beyond. How about a Mike McCone auto, 21 out of 50. That'll go to the M spot. That's a serial number, so that'll go to the 1. 1 is Jeff. Mike McCone auto. Astonishing X-Men number 46. I was like, yeah, the comic book artists probably should have like pretty good handwriting, right? Right? Venomizer. White Fox. The Wonderful Wolverine, W spot. That's a serial. That'll go 0. Thor Refractor, and then something kind of wild behind it. What's behind it? 11 out of 25, X23. That is awesome. Fanfare, X spot. That's John Murray. Dude, John, that card looks sick. 11 out of 25, Orange Wave. It's good, John? Oh, all right, I'll have to check it out, man. It's on my list of things to watch, but I feel like anytime I'm watching TV now, it's all about World Cup. All right, Black Panther, B spot, John. Bishop and Kate Bishop, Blade. The Wiccan for the W. Icon Kingpin. Sunspot Refractor. Colossus. Mystique. Meanwhile, Spidey, what do we got here? Future Stars, the Glob, 37 out of 50 G for Aaron. Nothing moves the Glob. We're getting some good low-numbered stuff here so far. Arcade, Exodus, Spider-Punk, I Am Groot, Magic on the Fanfare, War Machine, Refractor, W spot. That'll go to the 3 spot. Carnage, Venom. Ooh, what do we got here, guys? Spider-Man numbered. Wow, Devil Dinosaur, 155 out of 399. D is John Henry. That's interesting that the Spider-Man parallel is to 399. That's crazy to me. I feel like that should be like one of the shorter prints, right? X23 Black Knight closes out box 1. Good first box. Autographed, several numbered. Yeah, I think I would have to watch it in black and white, John. I mean, right? I mean, that's kind of like how it was intended to be seen. I mean, that's the character and stuff. The good news is that as the World Cup tournament goes on, there's going to be fewer and fewer games each day, so kind of opens up the schedule to watch something normal. And I've been watching a lot more like TV in general now, just because that's where we have the pup. So I kind of like to hang in there with him, even if he's sleeping and so forth. So. All right, this is box 2. Meanwhile, in the halls of justice. Meanwhile, a new Gwenpool. Cosmic Ghost Rider, 150 out of 250. C-spot for GMC. Sick. All right, we got Magneto, Mutina first appearance. Dazzler on the Fanfare. Shocker on the S. Maestro. Beyond the Beyonder. We have a numbered Silver Sable, 8 out of 75. S-Spot John. Kind of a purple shimmer look on that one. Silver Sable. Long Shot. Iceman. Strife. Electro Refractor. Gwenpool icons. X gonna give it to ya. Black Panther Beyond. Another autograph, guys. That's 3 so far in the case. Jim Chung. It's a pretty cool looking signature, actually. Go J-spot for John. And that is Shang-Chi #1 that he illustrated there on the front of the card. There you go, John. Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham, my favorite card in the set thus far. Revelation on the Future Stars. Shocker. Blink. Iron Man. Little Black Panther. More Doom. Carnage. White Widow on the Fanfare. These Fanfare cards are quickly becoming my favorite. That's a W spot. That's going to go to the 8 spot. Hawkeye. Grandmaster Refractor. Kid Venom. Future Stars. Lockjaw. Nice. Spider-Man parallel of Doyle Dormanu. 287 out of 399. This will go D spot for John. All right, we got Rogue. Throg. It's a Frog of Thor. So many characters I don't know. This is hilarious. That's a really cool Archangel. Refractor. Beast on the icons. We have another numbered Apocalypse, 91 out of 150. The one spot, or sorry, not the one spot, the A spot. Matt. Nice little color match there. Apocalypse. Wolverine and Mephisto closes out box 2. All right, guys, again, I'd like to do the 2-box first name next, the random. And if we get enough spots off of that, then I'll combo it with Inception. We'll do serial numbers on Inception and then close out the Marvel breaks. I'll have personals of this, by the way, guys, on Friday for you. I'm sure I'll drop some other kind of Marvel break for Friday. Maybe like a 2-box pick your letter or something like that. But I'm only going to drop a couple breaks tomorrow at noon for Friday. Friday's live stream will be a little bit more chill. I got a baseball mixer that's going to be really fun. Oh, it's going to be a combo, Joe, for sure. I don't know what our first letter, first name is down to. I'd like to get that one down lower. Whatever it is, I'd like to get it lower. Oh, thanks, Mike. He's the kiddo brought him into the live stream a few minutes ago. He's a big sweetie, dude. Big puffball. Yeah, we love him. We love him. He's awesome. All right, Star-Lord. Ooh, is this a red? Or is this just... No, it's just a Future Stars. Dude, that's so cool. So cool. The Helverine for the H spot, John. Apocalypse. Electro the Wasps. More Doom. Beyond Silver Surfer, guys. That is a black parallel to 10. S spot, John. The Beyond Silver Surfer 5 out of 10. A black parallel. Beautiful card there. That's beautiful. What is that? Velvet? Kitchen sink, Joe. That's right. Kitchen sink filler time. We'll put it. Hey, if you guys don't fill it, we'll put it in there. Vulture Refractor. Moon Knight icons. She-Hulk. Ooh, Marvel logo fractor of Kid Juggernaut. 2 out of 61. K-Spot John. There, John. That's pretty sick. I really like those Marvel kind of. It looks like it's like a logo fractor, but with Marvel. Literally, Devil Dinosaur, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, and the Fanfare. Scream, She-Hulk again, Thanos, the Beyond. There is our first Wolverine, guys, and it's a Spider-Man. That is a monster card. That is a monster freaking card. 19 out of 20. John, how about that Spider-Man with the Wolverine claws through it? That is so sick. And it's one of the biggest characters in the set, if not the biggest character in the set. That's a monster card, John. It's about a 75 thickness, but oh my god, that is so crazy. It's got kind of like a matte silver on the front. Actually, I think we can use thin sleeve. That's gonna make the Instagrams. Spider-Man out of 20, Wolverine clawed. Yeah, John, that is so sick, dude. I'm just so happy we got to see one. I'm like, I remember them from last year. They were my favorite cards. I was like, dude, they were so sick. That is awesome. This year's set looks great. Web Weaver Future Stars will go to the 7 spot. Black Panther Wave again. Ghost Rider Taskmaster. Scream. Oh my gosh, he is in the set, guys. Let's freaking go. My boy, Jeff the Land Shark. I loved him in last year's set. That's so cool. Venomizer. Domino to $3.99. D-Spot John. Got that Spidey parallel. Again, I'm shocked that Spidey parallel is out of $3.99. Luke Cage. The Beast. Spider-Man Noir. That's a really cool looking card. There you go, Jeff. Throg. Cool. What do we got here? How about Clea? 10 out of 275 for the C spot for JMC. But there's Cap and Hellcat. We got one box to go, guys. Again, hook your brother up. Grab a spot in the random. The random first letter, first name. There are currently 10 spots left in that. So you guys grabbed a couple spots. That's great. Again, if we can knock it down. Right now it'll be a 50-50. You know, either get a Marvel spot or an Inception serial number right now. All right, guys, this is the last box of the half case. God, John, that card is so sick, dude. Seriously. It just looks so awesome. And they're not as thick this year. Last year they were like almost 130 points, if I recall correct. So that one kind of came out of nowhere. I love it. We had a Silver Surfer out of 10, several other low-numbered stuff. So let's see what else we can find in this last box of the half case. A couple autos. Way more autos than I thought we'd get. Let's go. And again, I do have another case of this, guys, so that'll be the breaks on Friday and personals. My 4 boxes I bought from Topps' website are here, so I'll probably rip those tonight after the concert. Pretty excited for that. Ooh, what do we got here? A little Spider-Man of Scream for the S spot, John. To $3.99. 6 out of $3.99. Dark Gwenpool. Everyone have like a dark equivalent. Jean Grey, Sentry, Angela and the Future Stars, Black Panther, Forge and Icarus Morales, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Sabretooth to 62 and a Spider-Man, different Spider-Man background here. S-Spot John, 28 out of 62 Sabretooth. That's interesting. So they have a card out of 61 and out of 62. Morales Icons, the Wasp. Night Drifter, Mr. Fantastic, The Beyond. What do we got here? The Uncanny X-Men classic comic covers. So it'll be U-Spot, which is John. Is that first appearance Magneto? That's pretty sick. No, Magneto on trial. Interesting. Okay. Insert classic comic covers. First time we've seen that. I need the superfractor of that card right there. I wanted last year's too. So it's like Spider-Woman on the Fanfare. Phoenix on the Beyond. How about Ultimate Wolverine, 82 out of 275. U-Spot John. Hawkeye, Rocket, Tiger, White Tiger. First appearance, Sister Sorrow. Fanfare Dark Phoenix will go to the D spot. Silence. Man-Thing. First time seeing that. Miss Marvel. There's our first Venom V-spot. For Fractor, that'll go to the 7 spot. Meanwhile, Reunited Lovers. Silence for the S is going to be our last numbered spot. 92 out of 250. Last numbered, I mean my last numbered card. S spot for John. What's up, bro? Yes, John's doing well. But, you know, John got a bunch of spots. So, and he got a lot of the right spots. So, all right, guys, that's our break. Let's do a recap here before we do our filler. Fro, how you doing, brother? Happy Wednesday. All right, guys, some Black Panther and more. Thor Refractor, Spider-Man Refractor, Ultimate Wolverine, comic covers. That's hard for me to say, apparently. Sabretooth to 62 is really nice. Domino, Kid Juggernaut to 61. Silver Surfer to 10, big one there. Apocalypse. Jim Chung auto. The Devil Dinosaur. Glob to 50. X23 to 25. That's a really cool looking card. McCown auto to 50. Gamora color match. Nightcrawler. And then I just gotta say, this might be one of the coolest cards. I mean, if we pull there are super fractors of these, which are ridiculous, but a Spider-Man out of 20 by itself is crazy, but add in the Wolverine claws. John, that thing is nasty. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, everybody, so much for the fill. Let me get that printed up here, and then we will do our combo filler. Joe's got all the right moves in all the right places. Get serenaded here. Well, hopefully it's not a shock to you guys, but it's not a shock to me at all that's a great set. It's just something fun. It's fun. It's different. I like it. Boston. Boston going in tier 1 half cases. Thank you, Brett. Todd grabbing a letter spot as well. Does anyone else want a letter spot? Because I'm pulling it from the website now. And Inception, Joe. I know you're excited for that. I'm excited for that. So not quite a 50-50. And again, guys, this is my last case of Inception. I'm as happy as a little girl. Alright, both should be off the website. They are. So we got tier 1 and then UFC. Love to get those going too, guys. The tier 1 shouldn't be that bad to fill if we do like cereals, so. This Inception filler is unbelievable. All right, guys, I'm going to make you a heck of a deal. I hope you're ready. I'm going to make you a heck of a deal. We're filling 2. We've got the last 2 boxes. Random first letter, first name. My last case of Inception. Full case, guys. Not a half. Full case. Look at the teams that are in this number filler. The Dodgers, which are the biggest team in the break. They are a $290 spot by themselves. Washington, where you got Dylan Cruz and the other guy, James Wood. That's a $150 spot. And then look at all these other teams that you get. Teams that have a bunch of hits. Baltimore, Cincy, the Mets, Oakland. Third biggest team in the break, Jacob Wilson and Nick Kay. So outside of the Yankees, you have the 3 biggest possible teams in this numbered filler. If you would do a filler, if you do a serial number filler on Inception by itself, they would be $96 spots. Serial numbers for Inception by itself, $96. Here's your chance to get it cheap. So you got a spot in Marvel, 2 box, random first letter, first name. There's only 9 of those spots left, and then I had the 9 serial numbers for Inception. Remember again, guys, these right here, $96 spots by themselves. The average of all 19 filler spots, $66. $66. Are you guys ready for an amazing deal? I hope so. Inception filler, full case, serial numbers, or Marvel 2-box spot. 19 total spots. Quick recap. $96 Inception spots, $66 without a discount, but you can get 1 or more of 19 spots for only $45. That is that's a no-brainer. So should probably get in there. Jeff 3. Oh. Todd. Jay. Jeff wanted a 4th. George. George, I got you for 1, 2, 3. And then Barry, I got you for 1. Brett Rogers, I'm sorry you missed. We are full. Alphabetically, Barry and Todd. Thank you, everybody, for the fill. Again, don't forget, we got Tier 1 to do tonight, guys. And again, I would love to do UFC. UFC's only got 4 spots left, guys. That's a half case. What was that, 4 boxes? Yeah, 4 boxes. Tons of hits in that one. That was an amazing product when we ripped it last week. Amazing. So highly, highly recommend if you like UFC, grab a fighter. There's still plenty of good ones left. All right, Venmos. Do my Venmos. Todd. Oh, Jeff J. Barry. George and Joe. Is this still 1-0, Brad? 66-minute 1-0? Oh, man, that is not good. That's not good for me. My my win by 2 goal parlay for England and US is not looking good. Think I can go ahead and kiss that money goodbye. And then I have like an 18 parlay. I took all the big favorites, like Argentina, US, England, like everybody to just advance. That's going to get caked. Wow. Oh, well, this is why you don't bet sports. How about give it up for Dr. Congo, though? All right, George and Joe, I need you guys, and then we're good. Dr. Congo coming through. That's crazy. I would consider that a huge upset. There's Joe, and there's George. You're good, George. Verde is not going to beat Argentina. I would bet my house on that. I would bet my house on Argentina there. Not that I would ever bet that kind of amount, but still. That'd be like when I watched the France game, I was like, this is the easiest victory ever. Yeah, exactly, Shay. That would eliminate me from a lot. All right, guys, good luck. Let's see who gets marble and who gets cereals. We're going to go 11 times. I'm rolling the big numbers, that's for sure. Oh, I agree. You can't underestimate anybody. You're absolutely right. But not at this phase. 1, 2, 3, any given Sunday, right? 10, 11 times right there. A couple Joes up to Jay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Marbles up to 7. Hey, Joe, how do you like that one spot? I think you're going to like it plenty good. All right, guys. George, Fro, Joe, Jeff, George, Todd, Joe. You guys are going to film Marvel. That's breaking right now. And then my serial numbers for Inception are right there on screen. Joe, now would be a hell of a time to pull that Shohei Ohtani 1-of-1. Yeah, they looked good the first game, Brad. I mean, Harry Kane looked great that first game, and then they have just... I have not been impressed since. All right, guys, for Marvel, let's go. We're going to random the names of the spots 8 times. Good luck. Here are the letters first. Letters on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. B to A. Let's go 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times right there. Mark to GMC. All right, A spot to GMC down to W for John. All right, guys, if there's any trades, let me know. Again, guys, we've got great teams available in Tier 1. That has been an awesome product as well. For anyone looking for fun baseball to rip. 4 spots left in UFC. Spots available in Tier 1. If it fills tonight, we will rip it tonight. We don't want to push anything till Friday. No, not when we can rip it right now. We got plenty of time. It's only 1:30. Come on. I'd take a superfractor out of this. I think it would look amazing. Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you have like an 8-pick parlay and you took all the heavy favorites and then the first frickin' team loses. Oh, this is why if I'm gonna bet sports, I bet like $10. I've never bet more than like a couple bucks. All right, good luck, guys. Radioactive Spider-Man. How about a Thanos with the spider background? That is sick. 320 out of 399. T-Spot will go to John. It's nasty, John. I do like those Spider-Man backgrounds. Silk, Gwenpool, Wolverine, Warlock on the Fanfare. Throg might be my new favorite card. Doctor Doom, The Beyond. You have a numbered MODOK, 46 out of 150. That'll go to the M spot. John. That's what I'll have to do, Brad. Yeah. It's like, what's that blackjack method? You lose, so the next bet is double. Gamora, Elektra. Glitch and Doctor Doom, Morales. What do we got here? Something sparkly. Wow, Cyclops to 50. That's awesome. C-Spot Joe. 43 out of 50. A Gold Wave Cyclops. Could be really big in the Avengers Doom movie coming up this at the end of the year. Wreck Rap. Roro sounds like Scooby-Doo saying his name. Black Panther. She-Venom. Iron Cat. Iron Cat. Yeah, I think like of the standard inserts, guys, these fanfares are my favorite. Look at that. I mean, that just the artwork is incredible. Sabretooth will go to the S spot, Mark. Rachel Summers, Glob, Future Stars, Storm, Thing and Juggernaut, Moonstar, Doom again. We have a green Spider-Man, 34 out of 99. S spot, Mark Webber. That's a good one. Yeah, anything numbered of the big characters. America Chavez. Wolverine Refractor. Nice one there. W spot. There you go, John. Daredevil Icons. Hallows Eve. We have another green Doctor Doom. Wow, big characters. 45 out of 99. Spider-Man that has a movie coming out here soon. And then Doom, obviously the main protagonist in the new Avengers movie coming out. D-Spot will go to Mark Webber. Good first box. Let's see what comes out of box 2. Oh, Harry Kane scored? Oh, Bradley, so you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Come on, England. Sorry, Dr. Congo. Yeah, I mean, Harry Kane, doesn't he have the most goals in Premier League? I don't know if it's him or Holland, but I'm pretty sure Terry Kane has the most goals in Premier League this year. I was like, how is this guy not like absolutely crushing in the World Cup? He had a great first game. I think he scored twice. And then since then, or scored once or twice in the first game. And then since then, it was very quiet. Harry Potter. All right. Box 2, good luck, crew. Inception breaks next. Gwenpool starts us off. Scarlet Witch Icons. Nova. Meanwhile, another green Lockjaw this time. 8 out of 99 will go to the L spot. L's George. It's a cartoon dog. Nimrod. Thor, Cat Britain. Knoll on the Fanfare. Shang-Chi Refractor. It's the first Ant-Man I believe we've seen. First Blade. Death. How about a Storm Wave? That's the first wave card that wasn't a Black Panther. That's actually pretty cool. The Age of Apocalypse, Varied Visage. Visage? Yeah. Visage? Let's go on S spot either way. Mark Webber. Storm on the Varied Visage. Oh, he does? Thank you. Thank you, Zane. See, I obviously know nothing about high-level soccer. Mystique. Mary Jane. M spot. Star-Lord on the Beyond. What do we got here? How about another site? Oh, this is a true gold. Joe, this is a good one right here. These are more valuable than the gold waves. True gold to 50. People love some true gold. That should be a decent one there, Joe. Vulture. There's the Black Panther. Venom. I Am Groot. Spider-Boy. Refractor. Echo. Future Stars. Galactus. Refractor. Galactus Base. Start the rainbow. More Doom. Taskmaster on the Spider variation of $3.99 will go to the T spot. T is John. Last handful here, Spider-Man Noir. Little Moon Knight. The Devil Dinosaur. Omega Red, man, I don't remember the comics with them. Future Stars, Jia Zhang, J spot. Ultimate Wolverine for the U spot. Spider-Punk. Probably last numbered, and it's Venom. That's a nice one. V spot for Todd. 59 out of 75. He's my favorite villain by far. Yeah, oh, that's kind of what I figured, John. Since we haven't seen any of them. All right, guys, not too shabby, not too shabby. First case was pretty good. What did we get? 3 autos? 4 autos? The Spider-Man Wolverine Claw out of 20. And the Visage, or whatever you call it. Varied Visage. Varied Visage. Couple Black Panthers, Wolverine, Venom to 75. Cyclops True Gold to 50. That could be a monster. Storm, the VV short print. Doctor Doom to 99. Spider-Man to 99. The other Cyclops, this is the Gold Wave. Mordok and Thanos. Great break. Thank you, everybody, for the fill. So yeah, we'll do some sort of Marvel for Friday. I'll post like 1 break and then keep the rest available for personals. I kind of like to pick your letter. Maybe we'll do like a 2-box pick your letter and a 1-box cereal or something. Maybe we'll go to Home Depot. You know, I don't know if there'll be enough time. All right, guys, thank you so much for the fill. All right, before we do this Inception break, let me show you what's available in Tier 1, guys. Here's Tier 1 half case number 5. So you got Atlanta, you got the White Sox with Murakami, rookie stuff. Dodgers, obviously huge with Ohtani. Good mid-level teams. Cereals will be pretty pricey, but we need to probably knock out a couple teams there if that's going to be realistic to fill. I mean, we'll try it one way or the other. There's 21 spots. Probably the same teams available in number 6. Yeah, and then the true case. This one we might consider doing fillers because you've got some really good teams there. So, might try the full case first. And then in UFC, again, these fighters have been selected. We need 4 more spots for that half case of Knockout. That one we also might be able to do next. So here, I'll create a little space and you guys can tell me what we want to do next after Inception. All right, speaking of Inception, let's get that rocking here. Here are the serial numbers. Let me get this ready for printing. Oh, 1 in every 9. Dang, John, let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at this football! Look at that football! Are you serious?
I know.
Are you serious? Oh, puppies.
Did he say hi to everybody yet?
Yeah, B brought him in earlier.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I didn't know that.
But that was really early. That was really early. So all those that have just joined us getting to see him for the first time.
Okay.
Here's your bear, sweetie. Here's your bear, sweetie. Okay. All right, guys. Good luck on Inception. Sleeping through the night after one day. I love it. He goes to bed at like 10. Goes to bed at 10, gets up about like 5:36. That's not bad. We will take that. Our last dog, Max, I feel like for the first almost month, we had to get up like at least 2 or 3 times each night to like let him out. This pup just loves to sleep. So he's just like us. All right, guys, Inception half case, or not half case, full case number 3. Good luck. Let's get something sweet. All right, we're going to start with some greens. Jackson Merrill for the Padres. River Ryan for the Dodgers. River Ryan base again. We got Thicky here. Rookie. Rookie Thicky. How about Matt Shaw to 25 for the Cubs? Chris. 18 out of 25. Beautiful patch and color match blue on the Matt Shaw. That's sick. That's a great start. It's a phenomenal start to Inception. That pack opened very weird. All right, still open weird. Another Thicky. All right. Durbin for the Brewers. Garrett Crochet. Boston Red Sox will go to Timmy. Feeling it. That's out of 150. All right. Big Christmas. Perez, Medroth, and Riley Green. And we have another rookie. I think it's a jumbo patch here this time, guys. That is a jumbo patch. That is a New York Met, which means it will be a serial number. How about Luis Angel Acuna? Beautiful patch. 71 out of 75. One spot. Joe Ayu. Joe, look at that patch. That is nasty. 2 boxes into our Inception case, guys, and we've had 2 really nice patch autos. Okay. Okay. That works. Guys, this is heavy. This is heavy. It's thick and it's heavy. Watch out, boys. Watch out. What do we got? Logan Webb, San Fran. Oh, Bobby Witt. 22 out of 199. Kansas City, Ben. Ben who got that Fernando Mendoza helmet. Nick K, rookie. Oakland, that's a serial number, so I'll go 9 spot. Schwellenbach, Misner. Ellie De La Cruz, Cincy. We'll get a serial number on that in just a second. Whatever this back card is, guys, it is very heavy. I think it's going to be one of those first bases or first hits or something. It's going to be Rangers. That is a dirty base. Alejandro Osuna, 80 out of 99 for Texas. Serial numbers. 0 spot is Barry. Barry, first career hit. That is a filthy, filthy part of the base with the hologram. We are 3 for 3, guys. Patch autos out of Inception. Let's freaking go. Kane again? Bradley, you're saying there's a chance. Can you give me one more? One more? Ellie's going to go to the 2 spot. 2 spot, George. How much time is left? All right, our big thick cards have come to a close. That's all right. We still got plenty in the other half here. Darvish. Chase Medroth, that is numbered for the White Sox. 44 out of 75. White Sox are Lloyd. Birdsong, Muncy, Dolander, Chase Young for Detroit. Aaron. Houston autograph. Zach DeZenzio. 92 out of 299. Houston's going to Adam. Yeah, I think they'll just hunker down and play defense, right? At this point, Brad, they're not gonna push on the attack unless they get Dr. Congo gets like sloppy. I'll take the win though. I will absolutely take the win. Poor Dr. Congo. All right, guys, we've got a green Logan Henderson, Milwaukee. We have a red Bo Bichette. Toronto. That's a serial number spot. 74 out of 99. 4 spot Joe. There you go, Joe. A little Boba Fett. Hicks, Springer, Smith, Skeens. 64 out of 100. How about Cam Smith for Houston and Adam? Immersion rookie auto, Cam Smith. 84 out of 100. It's been a really good case so far. Oh, look at that, Adam. Holy cow. Let me get you a top load that's not going to fall apart. Three left. These are all backwards for some reason. What could it mean? All right, we got some color here. Simpson for Tampa Bay. Green, that is going to go to the 3 spots. Devers. Mangum style. Jackson Churriel, Milwaukee for Joe. What is this? Inception. Looks like the Yanks. Is this dual? What is that? Sabathia to 50. That's awesome. Matt Smith. Inception transformation autograph. Oh, it's Cleveland and New York. Let's see if it's got an actual... No, it is a New York Yankees card. It is a Yankees card, so we'll go to Matt. Wow. CC auto to 50. Come on, booklet. We need a booklet. Booklet in the last 2. Come on. No, sorry, Joe. I looked at the back. I specifically looked for that. Calls it out as a Yankee card. Sorry, homie. All right, I think we have 2 hits here, guys. The bonus hit here. Liam Hicks, Miami. Green serial numbers will go to the 1 spot. Tatis. Suzuki, Hunter Brown. How about a Sasaki auto to 149, Dodgers? 130 out of 149, Barry. That's a 0 spot. Bonus auto is Baltimore, and it's Cade Povich. Baltimore's also serial numbered. 186 out of 299. 6th spot is Joe. There you go, Joe. Povich auto for Baltimore. What up, Raph? Yeah, Raphael, I had to start a little earlier today because of I got a concert I'm going to tonight, so couldn't start at the normal time. We'll definitely be doing some more Marvel, though, because that stuff was great. Still have Tier 1 and UFC for tonight. All right, a lot of color here. Ramirez, Miami. That'll be serial numbered, and then you're going to go to the 6th spot. Marcelo Mayer, very nice for Boston. Timmy feeling it. 23 out of 25 on the Marcelo rookie. Pena Martinez, Hunter Green. We have a all dark Tarek Skubal. That's sick. Detroit, Aaron. And then last one, White Sox auto, Lloyd. How about Chase Bedrock to 199? Scubal's that variation there. All right, guys, that is gonna do it. I do have an order to put in. Let's see where that puts us. Probably need a smaller box here. Oh. All right, recap includes Trio, Young, and Ellie. Skubal, Medroth, Marcelo to 25, Sasaki, nice one there. Sabathia to 50, Cam Smith auto, Bichette to 99. Dezenzio, really nice first career base hit. Osuna, Luis Angel with that ridiculous patch, and Matt Shaw also with a crazy good patch. Inception delivered this year, guys. This is a good product. This is a really good product. Thank you guys for the fill. All right. UFC's really close because Alex Pereira just got taken. I think we should try to fill that next, guys. There's only 3 spots left. See you, Joe. Have a great one, bud. All right, guys, let's get this UFC going. All right, guys, a half case of UFC. It is from a fresh case. There are, I believe, 3 hits per box. A lot numbered. We ripped one of these last week. We did a full case. Tons of hits. Tons of hits. And we hit some big names. As I was sorting it, I would say that it was probably the first time where I've seen so many selected fighters actually hit via autos and everything else. I have a picture. See if I can find it here. Yeah, it's not, I mean, just for some context, guys. The serial numbers are where it's at here. Again, so that second row are fighters that were selected. The first row are serial numbers. And this is before I did any of the base cards. So again, this break is basically situated so that every spot gets a lot of cards and a lot of hits. That's what makes it so great. So I have 3 spots left. They're normally 90. I know a couple of the fighters are gone because of it's the last 3. So if anyone wants one of the last 3, I'll do a special price of $75. The fighters are on screen. So you can choose from the fighters. Thanks for the updates, Brad. Appreciate you, brother. All right, Jeff's going to take 2, guys, which means we only need 1 more. Jeff, which 2 fighters do you want, brother? You tell me which 2 fighters you want, and then whoever takes that last spot can grab the last spot mojo. Connor is out. Connor's out, Jeff. He's already taken. Tom's got him. Tom's got him right there. Volkanovski, that we can do. Volkanovski's out. All right, guys, 1 spot left. Again, you're going to get whatever fighter you select plus a serial number. Expect a lot of cards per spot. So it's a half case break. Gotta look. I think it's 3. It's either 3 or 4 hits a box. It's quite a few. All right, Jeff, I'll get that in just like 4 hits a box, guys. I was wrong. It's 4 box. All right, so it'll be one of those right side. All right, Jeff, got your Venmo. All right, guys, I literally have 1 spot left. All right, Todd's going to take the last one. Thank you, Todd. Shevchenko's Valentina. All right. I got to figure out how to get the names like better fit in there. All right. Let's get our serial numbers for the break, guys. 5 times. All right, good luck on 5, guys. Serials 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times right there. 3 to 8. So 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Tommy G to Shigar. All right, guys. 0 spot to Michael. 9 to Todd. That is the breakdown. Again, I don't, you know what? I'll just leave that up right there, guys. I think that's probably easier because this is what it looks like without. Again, I got to work on how to do that better. I'll figure that out. We'll leave it up like there. All right, guys. Good luck. Half case of Knockout. Tier 1 can break tonight, guys, if we want. We'll probably need to get a couple teams off the board. Good luck. And if not, if they don't go tonight, then they'll go on Friday. Ooh, tough to open. Very tough to open. My goodness. All right. Good luck, guys. First number card to 299, Gabriel Santos. It's 26 out of 299. I'll go 6 spot. Jeff. Sean O'Malley is the first patch auto. That's sick. 55 out of 99. That'll go 5 spot for Tommy G. O'Malley is the first auto, and it's got a patch. That'll work. Sugar. Cal and Holloway. Is that Cal numbered? No. Patricio. 34 out of 99. Ruzabev? Not even going to try that one. 4th spot, Tom. All right, Christian Rodriguez, dual patch, 76 out of 199. That'll go to the 6th spot. Christian Rodriguez, 6th spot, Jeff. Norma and Kayla Harrison. Holy cow, some of these packs are super hard to open for no reason. All right. Toledo, Markel, Pinto, Baco Pinto Beans, Pereira. 197 out of 199, Rafael. Steven? 7th spot, David. Wow, autograph here. Marcus Almeida. 260 out of 299. That is a sick auto, too. That is gorgeous. Rookie auto. 0 spot, Michael Turner. Never sleep on the 0 spot. Corey and Nunez, Flight DNA. Last pack from box 1. Joshua Van. Yonkyu Ko, 16 out of 149. That'll go 6th spot. Another nice auto here. 14 out of 99. Patricio. 4th spot. Tommy. Friere? Patricio Friere? Patricio Pitbull. He signed it with his nickname. That's awesome. Mr. Worldwide. Daniel Hooker. Oh, we got a short print added in here of Mannion. Virat. 7 out of 25. 7 spots. David Torg. And Nolan and Hooker, neither one of those fighters are selected, so that will go to the 6th spot. Box 1. 2. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. Some of these, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go to the blade. That's how, must be something amazing here. Had to go to the blade. Gustafsson. Yo, Kang to 99. Torres Finley. 97 out of 99. I'll go 7 spot. That is just a sick patch. Mirab here to 199. I don't believe he was taken. No, he's not. UFC, kind of like a triple threads patch. 136? Can't see it. Yeah, 136 out of 199. I'll go 6 spot. Jeff, there you go. Khabib and Ilya. Both of those guys taking a note. Ilya is, so that I go to Shiar. McGregor starts us off. Strickland, 186 out of 199. 6 spot. Wow, look at that auto. That's so sick. A Kanji auto. Octagon Warriors of Zhu Rong. That is 224 out of 299. That'll go to the 4 spot. Tommy, sick auto. All right, Jan and Holloway. John Jones, Cody Steele. Mackenzie Dern, 101 out of 149, 1 spot. We have an auto. Joanna, 1 out of 99. 1 spot, Tom. Top loaders don't want to come apart. There we go. Rodriguez. Wow, super short print, guys. This is out of 8. Israel Adonson. I always misspell. It's Israel. He was not selected, so that's going to go to the 1 spot. Knockout artists. Wow, Tommy. 1 out of 8. Word. Let's call that short print. Parkin, Islam, Charles Oliveira, 235 out of 299, 5 spot. Patch and auto here of Joaquin Buckley, 50 out of 299, 0 spot. Another one for Mike. That is a dirty matte piece. All right, Kayla Harrison, Rose, and Wang. That'll be numbered spot 3. 2 boxes left. I see the chat numbers dwindling, guys, so I have a sinking suspicion we might not be able to do tier 1 tonight. We'll try. Might have to save those for Friday. Friday is a little, which is okay because our Friday break list is pretty small. I only had a couple breaks I was going to post on the website tomorrow, so we will certainly try. We'll certainly try to do a filler for tier 1, especially the full case. That's going to be great. Rhea, Jiri, Joshua Van, 12 out of 88. 2 spot. Another triple threads. Mirab this time, 28 out of 199. 8 spot is Shar. Marino, Max Holloway. Teixeira, 181 out of 199, 1 spot. Autograph here to 99. Jailton Mahadahino, tier 1 relic, 5 spot. Tommy G. Like Rose and Wang again. Mix, Strickland, Wellmaker 13 out of 149. David Onama, 3-spot. Tommy G, we have a redemption card. And then Malcolm Wellmaker, 77 out of 99, 7-spot. All right, guys, again, if it's a non-selected fighter, it'll be random to all, unless it's a guaranteed 1 of 1, which would go to Tom. On the redemption, we've got Octagon Warriors, Sharabutin. Who's a Bootin? Sharabutin. Sharabutin. So that will be randomed to everyone in the break. And we'll see who gets that at the end. Cody Steele, 119 out of 299, 9 spots. Sick autograph there. Look at that patch. That's crazy. 15 out of 25, Colby Covington. 5-spot. Tommy G. Nasty patch on that one. Grasso and Islam. All right, guys, last box. Good luck. Yeah, I mean, if you like UFC, the last few products that have come out for it have been loaded. I mean, Chrome, especially Chrome Delight, was so loaded. I liked Midnight. That's pretty quick. Knockout's been good. A lot of hits in it. Tom Nolan. Pico, 1 out of 299. 91 out of 299. 1 spot. All right, Jiri on the dual relic auto, 30 out of 299. Another one for the 0 spot. Michael Turner, that 0 spot's been great. At least 3 hits. Allen, Madonna, and Morales, that'll go to the 5 spot. Valentina, Ilya, 31 out of 99. Chris Padilla, 1 spot. Fatima Klein, 20 out of 199. Another one for the 0 spot. My goodness, Mike. Leon Edwards and Jiri. 2 packs left. Carpenter, Zhang. 55 out of 199. Atiba. This actually should be a good one. He's the rookie. 5 spot will go to Tom. Another one of these kanji autos. That's so sick. Dragon Warrior of Zhu Rong. This is the 9 spot this time. 49 out of 50. 9 is going to Todd. Sick auto. There you go, Todd. Little last spot mojo. Umar and Valentina. And our last pack of the break. Hey, Austin Vanderford. There we go. Pantoja, 44 out of 149. 4 spot. Last hit is an auto to 50, and it's Aaron Pico, Blacko Pinto Beans, and that's a 0 spot again, 10 out of 50. Man, Mike, that 0 spot crushed. Absolutely crushed. And then we got a Derek Lewis, 73 out of 99 to close it out. 3 spot for Tommy. All right, we do have the random to do, guys. All right, these will all be sleeved and top loaded as I sort. These are all going to be numbered stuff. Again, for a half case, $90 spots. I mean, tons of hits, tons of number. That's what we love to see. Pico to 50. The kanji auto, we got 2 of those. Really sick patch on the Covington. Israel to 8. Pitbull auto, love that. Sean O'Malley. All right, guys, and then for the Sharabutin Redemption, we want the top name on 6. Top name on 6. Good luck. Tier 1, we're going to try to fill that next, guys. All right, you want your name to be on top on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. GR, congratulations. There you go, guys. UFC Knockout half case. We have a half case left. I'll probably make those available for personals for Friday. Good price point on those. All right, let me get this printed out here, guys. All right, thank you everybody for the fill. All right, guys, we have options on tier 1. We've got half case. The full case is probably closer to filling. Both of them have really, really good teams available. Okay, so there's half case number 5. Now you got the Dodgers still in there, guys. White Sox with Murakami, and then Atlanta with Drake Baldwin and an absolutely loaded checklist. So that with 21 spots, random team would be, before discount, it'd be about $70 a spot. That's going to be, my guess that's probably going to be pretty unrealistic to fill, maybe. I don't know, could be wrong. The case break, though, full case, those teams, serial numbers would be probably about like 150, it'd be 130 normally. So probably like 115, 110. Can we do serial numbers of 110? Otherwise, we can push those to Friday. Friday's breaks tomorrow at noon, guys. I was going to drop a full case of the new autographed baseball jerseys. I was going to do a 9-box baseball mixer. If we still have all the tier 1 left, I probably will not drop that, and I'll save that for next week. But that was going to be my last tier 1, my last Inception, and a couple Topps Chrome Black. The other new thing is Elite Baseball, Chasing Kabooms. That's really what it boils down to. And then the big thing we're dropping tomorrow that I'm very, very much looking forward to is I'm going to drop a full case of Finest Baseball for next week, guys. It breaks on release day, which is next Wednesday, so a week from today. But I'm going to drop our first case break tomorrow. So you get a chance to buy your teams early. Why don't we try the full case? Let's see if we can get it. If we can, great. And if we don't, we'll call it a night. That's fine. All right, guys, we're going to try this filler full case. 12 boxes of Tier 1 with really good teams. So, if it doesn't fill it, that's fine. But this would be the kind of filler that I would die for because you've got loaded teams. I'm going to leave the pricing of those teams up there so you guys can see how many you got there. I think it's 11 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 11 teams. So a third, more than a third of the league. Tier 1, full 12-box case filler. Serial numbers. 10 total spots. All right, guys, these are they're 127 a spot. I'll give you guys a little bit of a discount if we can fill it and rip it right now. Serial numbers should do very well here. You got teams with loaded checklists. 115 a spot, guys. You would get a serial number for all teams in yellow in a full case of Tier 1, a 12-box full case. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Not a problem. All right, I'm going to post that back on the website. All right, guys, I'll post some smaller breaks for Friday so that we can do some fillers. But again, look for that elite break. Look for baseball jerseys. Probably something with marble. And we are going to call it a night. So Friday will be a lot more active. I appreciate everyone who came to hang out tonight. It was a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun as well. Thank you, guys. Got to see Marvel, got to do Inception and so forth. It'll be a fun night. So Friday, we're back live, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to be here. Right, puppies will be here. You guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Go USA tonight. We'll see you guys Friday. Deuces.